What's up guys, my name is Matthew and today I'm going to share the top 3 best side hustles to start in 2021. These are going to be in order from easiest to start to hardest to actually do. Now you're probably thinking, can you make $1,000 per day or $500 per hour doing these side hustles? And sadly the answer is no. These are side hustles and they're meant to get you some extra cash on the side, and they're not meant to actually replace your full business until you actually start making considerable money with them. So with that being said, let's jump into the first one. Number 1, virtual assistants. And it's literally just as it sounds. You're going to be an assistant online for other entrepreneurs, business owners, and people who just need your help. There are hundreds of different types of virtual assistant jobs out there, and you can choose to become a generalist to do multiple different things or be hyper specific into 1 or 2 of these services. Here are a few examples. You can do social media management, so for an e-com brand or for any influencers, they probably don't manage their Instagram or their Snapchat or their Twitter by themselves. They need help outsourcing that work. And so becoming a virtual assistant and posting for them a few times a day, that's a great way to actually make money and also help them out consistently. So if you're someone who likes to write emails, you can do email management as a service as well as a virtual assistant. A lot of entrepreneurs, business owners, and also e-commerce brands need help with this. Their inbox is constantly full of emails, and it's going to be your job to respond to them, to write new emails, and to even book appointments and do other things from those emails alone. Another cool thing you can do is just be the customer support representative for a business. So essentially you're going to be answering phones, also responding to emails, acting as if you are the main customer representative. So you can get even more specific, like lead generation. So you can even help agencies get more appointments by sending more emails or calling up businesses who need their help and just getting them more leads for their agency. So another thing that you can do is content creation. For example, me as a new YouTuber, I might need help finding what's trending and what's hot on YouTube so I can create content around that. And so I might get a virtual assistant and say, hey, look, spend 10 minutes a day or 20 minutes a day just going on YouTube and finding anything related to what I want to speak about and see what's trending on there for me and create a spreadsheet out of it so I can create videos around that. And that might help me a lot. And that's a really good use case for me to hire a virtual assistant. The question is there a demand for this? There is a huge demand for this. Lots of entrepreneurs use virtual assistants, and lots of businesses are actually starting to hire virtual assistants instead of bringing people to the physical office because they actually don't need to go to the office to do their work. And as more people become entrepreneurs and also move to online business, there's going to be a huge demand for VAs. So when you're starting off as a VA, don't expect to get paid anywhere from $30 to $50. This is a part-time gig, and so expect to get paid anywhere from $10 to $15. Now, once you get more experience and you start getting more technical with the skills you might offer as a VA, you can definitely offer your services and get paid anywhere from $15 to $25 an hour. Alright, let's move into the second one. So the second side hustle that I recommend, a little bit more difficult than virtual assisting, is freelancing. So with freelancing, you're leveraging a specific skill that you have and you're going to get paid whatever you want to charge for it. You might be thinking to yourself, doesn't this sound like being a VA? As a VA, your work is going to be more consistent with your client. For example, they might want you to do an hour of work every single day or every other day or even once a week. As a freelancer, your clients are going to give you a specific deadline and a budget and tell you, hey, we need this done by this day. And boom, just like that, you're going to do the work, and it's more of like a one-time thing. My suggestion is to stick with one skill at a time and learn it for at least 6 weeks long. Now, there are thousands of skills you can offer as a freelancer, and you might be thinking to yourself, I literally have 0 skills. Here's the way that you learn a new skill, and it's super simple. Don't mess it up. You just go to Google or go to YouTube and literally type in how to learn, and then you just insert that skill right there. And boom, just like that, you'll find thousands of videos, thousands of articles and documentation to actually help you learn a specific skill. Now, there are plenty of different services you can offer as a freelancer. I mean, seriously, just go to Fiverr.com and look at how many different things are up here. They even have like the craziest stuff on there. For example, if you're like, I have no skills and all you do is play video games, you can become a video game coach. Believe it or not, people pay a lot of money for this, and kids will beg their parents to pay for this. As a freelancer, your reputation matters the most. Having a 4-star review with like 200 people who have rated you doesn't look as good as having a 5-star review and just having like 40 or 50 people who reviewed you. So focus on doing good work and learning your skill in depth. As a freelancer, you can charge whatever prices you want, and it's going to depend on the quality of your work and also just how much you value your time. For example, if you're someone making basic logos off Canva and finishing your work within 5 minutes, don't expect to get away with charging more than $15 or $20 for a logo. But if you're using like Adobe Illustrator or Photoshop or any other premium software and you're spending hours to actually make a premium design for your client, then you can go ahead and charge anywhere from $100 to even $300 for a logo. So it's going to depend on the quality and the time you put in. Notice how we've talked about becoming a VA and then talked about becoming a freelancer. Well, let's take all of that one step further into our third and best side hustle of 2021, becoming your own agency. An agency is really just a structure where you have a set of skills or services you want to offer to other businesses. The best skills that work with an agency are the ones that are directly going to help a business generate more revenue and scale. This could be Facebook or Google ads, this could be SEO, or this could be email marketing. Now, all of these skills help get more customers and also generate more revenue, but also get returning customers back to their business as well. Now, this sounds very similar to freelancing, so what is really the big difference? The thing with owning your own agency is that it's a lot of work. You're not only in charge of the service you offer, but you're also in charge of everything beforehand. The market research to find the industry or niche you want to target, also the outreach strategies you're going to use to get clients, sales, and closing your clients, and also the service fulfillment afterwards. So unlike being a freelancer where you can actually sign up for these platforms and people will find you, so you're not doing any outreach, owning your own agency, you have to do a lot of the outreach yourself. So you're not going to be on these platforms as much. Instead, you're going to be calling businesses up, you're going to be sending emails, you're going to be booking appointments, all so that you can get on the phone with them and close them to work with you. Now, all of this is a lot of work in itself. So you might be asking, why in the world would I start an agency, and why is this the number one side hustle to begin with? It's because this can turn into a legitimate business where instead of you actually doing the service fulfillment, you're going to be the one just managing the whole entire business yourself. So you will be the one to actually hire the VA to book appointments for you, manage your emails, do all the calendar work and scheduling for you. And you'll also hire a freelancer to even do the sales calls for you, and another freelancer to actually do the service fulfillment for you. So owning your own agency gives you that flexibility to really become like a mini CEO, where you're the one just really in charge of the whole business, managing different people inside of it. Now, this is a big commitment and requires a lot of time, and you can do it on the side, but it might become your full-time gig if it works out. As a freelancer, you can't really scale unless you find other people to work with you, but then again, the margins aren't going to be big enough, and there's going to be no reason why those people that work with you aren't just going to become freelancers for themselves. But as an agency, you have full control of the whole entire business structure, and so you're able to actually provide work for people who work under you. So at the end of the day, you're going to be managing people instead of doing all the nitty-gritty work yourself, and that's why agency work is really fulfilling. Now, to get to that point, it's going to take you a lot of work, months to years to actually do it successfully, but it's really worth it in the end of the day. And being a VA, then transitioning to being a freelancer, then an agency owner is just a natural thing for you to consider. So why is it good to be a VA, then a freelancer, then an agency owner? It's because you'll have experience in all three realms, so that when you're hiring away and you're finding a VA to work with, or you're finding a freelancer to work with, you'll know what to look for, and you'll know if they're trainable and if they're good to hire. So with that being said, these are my 3 top side hustles of 2021. Now, it doesn't sound as glamorous as drop shipping or Forex trading, where you can make thousands of dollars a day on the side and make millions of dollars in passive income. But like I said, this is going to help bring actual value to people as a VA or freelancer, and also to businesses with your own agency. And hopefully you can even build up to own your own online business completely. So if you like this video, please like and subscribe to my channel. I will be making a lot more videos on actually how to get clients, how to find clients, and how to start your agency from scratch. Also, watch out, in the next few weeks, I am going to be doing something pretty special and pretty cool with my subscribers. So please go ahead and engage with me, and I'll see you guys next time.